and welcome to the Fond du Lac Public Library Storytime with me, Miss Katie. Today's Storytime, we're going to do some more draw and tell stories about pets. So raise your hand if you have a pet at home that you love. Me. Maybe you have a fish, or maybe you have, I have a bunny here, or maybe you have a puppy, or maybe you have a kitty, like my friend Bob here. Say hi, kitty. Yeah, or maybe you have something crazy that I didn't even think of. Maybe you have a dinosaur. Bob does not like dinosaurs. Oh, maybe he does. Well, today I want to talk to you and tell you some stories and draw you some stories about pets. Okay, now when we do the draw and tell stories, I tell you a story and I draw it. And today's story is all about a lost dog. Oh, has your pet ever run away? It is so sad. Oh my gosh, and you feel so worried. So let's listen about my lost dog. I love my dog Bingo so much. Oh, I taught my dog everything. I taught my dog how to play catch. I taught my dog how to stay. And I taught my dog how to play hide and seek. Does your pet do that? Oh, Bingo is just the best. But today, my little sister left the door open and Bingo ran away. I was so sad. I looked everywhere. I looked in the garage. I looked in the backyard. I looked under the beds and I couldn't find Bingo anywhere. This is me. I was just so sad. But then I thought, you know what? Bingo really likes to play at the park. I wonder if he's at the park. So I grabbed my coat and I opened the door and I took off for the park. Now, once I got to the park, I looked in all of Bingo's favorite spots. I checked the swings. He wasn't there. I checked under the slide. Bingo wasn't there either. Then I went by the trees. Sometimes Bingo likes the sticks from the tree branches and we play fetch. So I decided he must be by the trees, right? So I went to the trees. No Bingo. But you know what I did find? I stumbled into a big pile of bees! Ah! Can you scream with me? Ah! Bees! Oh my goodness. The bees swarmed all around me. And what do you usually do when bees are around you? Sometimes you swat at them, right? Can you practice swatting? Yeah. Now, I didn't know what to do because I didn't want to swat, because what if I would swat the bees and they would sting me? Oh my gosh, that would hurt so bad. So I thought for a while, and then I remembered that bees do not like water. So I decided to jump in the pond. Jumped in the pond and then all those bees went away. So smart. Now the bees were gone, but I was a little wet. That's okay. I still needed to find my dog. Where could he be? Bingo never runs away. I ran to the top of a hill. And I thought maybe I'll be able to see Bingo up here. Or maybe he's at the top of the hill waiting for me. Now, I didn't see him, but I did notice the bathroom. I wonder if Bingo could have snuck in the bathroom and then got locked in there. Right? That could happen. So I knocked on the door. Will you knock on the door with me? Good. I knocked on the door and I looked inside. Open the door. Looked inside. I didn't hear him. I yelled, Bingo! And I still didn't hear anything. And I didn't see anything either. Rats, I don't think he's in here. So I closed the door and I looked around some more. Look around with me. Sometimes if you put your hand up over your eyes, the sun stays out of your eyes and you can see better. I looked around. I still didn't see bingo. But at the top of the hill is a big maple tree with a tree house in the branches. I'll draw the tree house right in the middle of the branches. Maybe if I climb up this tree, I could see more of the park and I'll be able to find bingo easily. So I climbed up. Climb up the tree with me. Climb, climb, climb. And I look left. And then I looked right. And then I looked straight down. No bingo. Oh, feeling a little disappointed, I climbed down the tree. Now you gotta climb down. And I ran down the hill. Run as fast as you can. I ran down the hill. There was a big group of kids down there. I asked if they had seen a dog, and they told me that there was one on the other side of the hill. Thanks! I yelled to the kids, and I ran as fast as I could back up the hill to look on the other side. I was so excited. That must be bingo that they saw. When I reached the top, I raced down the other side. And as fast as a cheetah, I frantically searched the area. So now you have to help me race really fast. Oh, I am so tired now. Now, I looked around, frantically searching, but I didn't see a dog. I only saw a few chipmunks and squirrels, not my bingo. Oh, I sadly walked over to the park bench. And I sat down. I thought about all the fun I've had with my dog Bingo and how much I missed him. I really, really thought I would find him at the park. I even brought his most favorite stick. He loves to play with that stick. It's his favorite. And I brought a special water dish in case he got thirsty. But I can't find him. Do you know where Bingo is? What? He's right here. I drew Bingo. He was just playing hide and seek with me again, wasn't he? That Bingo was such a goofball. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I have my Bingo back. All right, friends, I have one more draw and tell story to share with you. This story is about my friend Timmy. Now, Timmy lives in a small town in Wisconsin, just like we do. And I will draw Timmy's house for you. This is Timmy's house. I'm going to make it with the letter T so we remember that Timmy lives here. And Timmy's house has 2 rooms in it. So I'm going to draw that. And each room has a chimney. And each room has a window. And Timmy loves looking out the windows of his house. He sees butterflies and birds and cars driving by. And right in between the 2 rooms of Timmy's house is his front door. We'll draw his front door. And right outside his front door are some flowers that Timmy helped his mom plant. They are beautiful. And outside the front door is some really tall grass because Timmy forgot to mow the lawn this week. Whoops! There, so now we have Timmy's house. And Timmy's neighbor, Susie, lives right over here. Timmy and Susie have been best friends since they were 2 years old, and they've been living next door to each other for that long, too. I drew Timmy's house with the letter T, so I'll draw Susie's house with the letter S. Okay, here's Susie's house, here's Timmy's house. Now, one day, Timmy looked in the refrigerator to get some milk for Lucy. See, Lucy loved milk. It was like her favorite. And Timmy thought it would be a nice treat for her. So he opened the refrigerator and he saw grapes. He saw deli meat. He saw some string cheese. But he didn't see any milk. Maybe if he moved the juice and looked behind. Nope. No milk back there. What was Timmy going to do? The store was so far away. I wonder if Timmy could borrow some milk from someone. Someone like his neighbor Susie. Timmy wondered if Susie would be home. Surely Susie would let him borrow some milk for Lucy. Susie loved Lucy. So Timmy decided to go over. He opened his front door and he walked over to Susie's house. When he got there, he knocked on Susie's front door. Can you help me knock? Good. Susie answered the door and was so happy to see her friend. Do you have any milk I could borrow for Lucy? Timmy asked Susie. Susie thought for a moment and said, I think we have some milk downstairs. Would you like to come in the basement with me and help me find it? Timmy nodded. Yes, he really, really wanted some. So they walked down the 13 steps to get to the basement. Now I need you to help me count to 13. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, they made it downstairs. They opened the refrigerator and they found some cartons of milk. Oh, Timmy was so excited. Timmy grabbed one and thanked Susie very much. Then they walked back up the 13 stairs. So now we're going to count backwards, starting from 13, going all the way to 1. Can you do it? Awesome. Ready? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did great. Okay. When they reached the top, guess what happened? Timmy tripped on his shoelace and they spilled the milk all over the place. Oh no, Timmy cried. I'm so sorry. Timmy and Susie cleaned up the milk and Susie asked, you know what? We have more milk downstairs. I don't mind if you take some more for Lucy. I know how much she loves milk. Would you like some more? Timmy nodded, tied his shoes so he wouldn't trip again. And the pair walked back downstairs. Okay, we're going to count to 13 again. Ooh, can we go a little faster? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice job. Okay, they opened the refrigerator, got another carton of milk, and very carefully walked back up the stairs. So now we're going to count backwards again a little bit quicker, starting from 13. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Thanks again, Susie, Timmy said. It's getting late. I think I'm going to take the shortcut home. Susie said, good idea. So Timmy walked out Susie's back door and decided to take the shortcut. So the shortcut, you walk a little bit and then you have to go down a valley and then you have to go up a hill. And along the way, Timmy saw his friend Billy walking his dog. Timmy waved, but he kept walking because he had to get this milk home to Lucy, and quickly. Timmy had one more valley to go down, one more hill to walk up, and then he was back to his front door. He burst through and he yelled, Lucy, I'm home, and I have a special surprise for you. Well, Lucy came strutting in on all 4 paws. She rubbed her head very appreciatively on Timmy's leg, and she began to purr. You see, Lucy isn't Timmy's baby sister. She's his pet. And what kind of pet do you think Lucy is? An alligator? No! A cat! Yes, we have Lucy the kitty here. Do you see how we made Timmy's house the kitty's head, and Susie's house is the tail of the cat, and going down and up the stairs, and then the shortcut takes you down and up some hills. We made ourselves a kitty. Now if I want, I can just add some circles in these eyes or the windows. And you know what? I think Lucy had some stripes. I'm going to add some stripes too. There, we have our kitty. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had fun. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to show you my kitty one more time. Hey, kitty. Hey, Bob. All right. Well, I hope your pets enjoyed story time too. And remember to find us on Facebook for more virtual story times all week long. Thank you so much. Goodbye.